Welcome, welcome, Aquarius. Welcome to Keykey's Doorway. Let's see what your soulmate would love to reconnect with you on for October 22nd to October 24th, 2018. God, Gaia, God, Goddess, Mother, Father. What does Aquarius soulmate wants to reconnect with for October 22nd to October 24th? What does Mr. and Miss Aquarius soulmate want to reconnect with? Okay. Let's see. They've been popping, Aquarius, on how to prepare in being their best self for you in the beginning stages. Because every stage can be seen. So we should not dismiss a beginner stages. And I think that's what you already know, but that's what they're going through and discovering. Popping. Okay. Medicine man or woman. Male Aquarius, your soulmate is very spiritual. They might be practicing holistic, similar to like tarot reading, candle work, sage. They're into holistic healing. Your soulmate, male Aquarius, if they're not into that yet, they're discovering why tapping into their spiritual side in the physical practice can benefit the soul connection between you two. Male Aquarius, you might be embarking on spiritual practices that resonate with you, whether that you're researching shamanism, how to make candles, aromatherapy, sauna, even making sauna retreats. Maybe that's what you might be interested in, making a business in aromatherapy, sauna. I'm looking at smoke. Even dreams. Your soulmate or you have experience in connecting with them through your dreams as well. But they are connecting with you through their dreams. And how to begin the stages of making the soulmate connection solid. Female Aquarius, your soulmate is becoming one with their material world. They're becoming more grounded in their traditions, whether that be in how they look at relationships, religion, recreational activities. They also are starting to become enlightened with emotions. Female Aquarius, your soulmate might have been or might be an air sign, Gemini, like yourself, Aquarius, but an air sign. I mentioned Gemini. Gemini first because of their yin and yang. Your soulmate might have a polarity of that nature. They also, when it comes to trees, they might be interested in taking more walks in the park to relieve their stress. You might find your soulmate in trails, like, you know how certain parks have trails, or certain trees that are considered legend in the park, or they just love trees, they love being outdoors. Your soulmate will be taking trips to parks or mountains, areas that have trees. Just like the male soulmate of the Aquarius, female Aquarius, your soulmate might be also into the healing arts of herbalists. They might be looking at herbalist teas, ways to detox the body on a daily basis, or something light. They're tapping into ways to make their soul or their spiritual practice a tradition. And that could be even you, female Aquarius, as well. Male Aquarius, your soulmate is leaving behind any misconceived notions of a medicine man or a medicine woman. In ancient times, that was very sacred and high regard. In this lifetime, that might be considered being a witch, being a warlock, being of sorcery. And they're seeing that medicine man and medicine woman is no different. A holistic practitioner is no different than a doctor. In fact, both coexist at one point in life. They had to separate based on the service in which they can provide a person. They're now walking towards the path of what spiritually makes them feel whole. So they're going to have that desire to move on. They're going to have that depth of understanding of why moving on and the search of something more meaningful will make their soul and their spirit become emotionally fulfilled. You're even experiencing that in your life as well, male Aquarius or masculine Aquarius. Your emotions in the 8th house, your intuition of the unknown factor of who you are. You know who you are behind closed doors where everybody else doesn't. Those things that you know that everybody else doesn't know about you, you're going to be bringing that out in ways in which you're going to be finding avenues of how to place these feelings with a name. Whether that be moving towards aqua therapy, therapy with water, or looking at your emotions as a therapeutic release and finding places that can match your emotions. Like if you're into expressing yourself, you might find places where you can talk out your emotions like everybody else, or have activities that can express your emotions. You might take up crafts or hobbies that can give you the room to show your emotions to you. Your soulmate is also finding those avenues as well. Female Aquarius, your soulmate is tapping into their page of fire. They're finding what makes them truly passionate in regards to traditions, in regards to religion, in regards to relationships, and how to use their energy in helping them to navigate ways in which they can physically show that they're going to be more outgoing in that approach. So, for example, if they see relationships as dull or not worth it, they're going to revive that approach on how to make it tantalizing instead. So, if they didn't see passion in relationships, or they didn't see a passion in the connection that they had with you, or they had passion, the passion was there, but they wanted a certain level of passion, they're going to first start off as the apprentice of that quest. So they're going to go to workshops that they are interested in. They're going to be going to classes that can help bring out their creative approach to passion. They're going to be more confident in the compass in which they are navigating that physical approach. And if it requires them to be more mischievous in the titles in which they Google to find classes or courses in which they could take to physically go out, or meet up apps where they can meet and gather with people to practice these notions, to get a feel for how it can be before they meet you in a healthy environment, they will. News of exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. And that's what they're going to be doing. Female Aquarius. Male Aquarius. Yes, if they're medicine man and medicine woman, soulmate, is starting to realize that they are a high priest and high priestess. And they're grounding themselves in that knowledge and taking the steps in being that high priestess version, high priestess, high priest, or priestess soulmate, whether you are the same sex relationship or opposite sex. I'm speaking unisex, but just in case, I like to break it down. Your soulmate, male Aquarius, is going to confront that they do see that they are a high priestess or high priest, and they are going to be finding avenues and places in which they can practice their high priest and priestess in the mundane life to be more grounded and be more stable. Maybe their concern was how to make medicine man and medicine woman within them a stability, a financial stability. So they're trying to figure out titles and ways in doing that, whether it be in the health field, going into the health field in ways in which they never thought before. Maybe they're trying to see how they can demonstrate or align their natural abilities to the health field, and finding the ways in which that name is placed. Maybe it's in recreational, maybe it's in the term of therapy, maybe it's rooted in a certain age group or a certain department of creativity. They're having patience in that step and becoming grounded, and they're considering carefully what they truly want before approaching you in that connection. Or it is you that is also making those steps as well. Female Aquarius, your soulmate is taking that passion and making it more grounded as a foundation. They're making their pillars of their traditions of relationships or in religion, anything that they hold relic in their lives, into a physical practice in the now. They're going to have more contentment, peace, and abundance. And when a person feels abundant and at peace, that's when they feel that will be the green light to connect with you or reconnect with you again, but in a more solid and not a temporary connection. A happy home life. Even their home life will be reflecting their stages in their steps and rediscovering who they are. The successful completion of a project is near for them. Till we meet again, Mr. Mrs Aquarius, know that you admire your soulmate to become their best selves, and they want to show you physically in which ways, yes, if they are a witch, and which way their witch ways about them they hold sacred and dear to you and your connections. And they see you as an anchor and an apple in their eyes to bring out their aspirations in the now. I love you, Mr. Mrs Aquarius. We will see you on the other side.